I really thought today for the 15th practice was very similar to the first 14 combined, really. Some of the same good things, some of the same issues coming up. I thought that on offense, all three quarterbacks did some really good things, threw some deep balls, very accurate. I thought that what normally is the two receivers making the big plays, and Marquise and Nelson went to three today with Victor making plays. All three went over 100 yards, I believe. I think 4 or 5 touchdowns between the three of them. So really excited about that. The run game was a little tough to judge because of the non-tackling. That was really a decision made yesterday based off of there just weren't enough bodies out there. And if we would have tackled today and lost a receiver or a tight end, we just wouldn't have been able to continue to play throughout the day. So that's why we made that decision. It was nothing about backing off of being tough and aggressive. And on defense, you saw the front seven make some plays in the blitz package and some sacks come up, and probably a couple that would have maybe been sacks had it been live, more than what was recorded. And then you saw the secondary issues show up outside, with some deep balls outside on the corners and the safeties. And then probably the one thing that happened today that really hadn't happened was probably Demetrius Wright making some plays and showing up today, which was really good. We had actually moved Demetrius to the 2s this morning and moved Leon to the 1, so it was good to see him be frustrated with that, obviously, and come out and make plays. And that's what we told him: if you don't like it, make more plays.
Would you say that Demetrius was the MVP of today?
The MVP of the day was Jeremy Galton, because he hasn't played football since last year for us, and yesterday in the weight room he was working out and just asked him, is there any way you could come play tight end for us, because we just weren't going to be able to play today because we only had one tight end. So due to the fact that he hadn't played at all and came out today and played a number of plays for us, we made him the MVP.
Overall, from taking spring practice as a whole, did you get accomplished what you had hoped to, or are there some things that you weren't able to?
Well, I think we got some things accomplished as far as our new staff together, working with our guys, implementing our new schemes on defense. I think that we were very physical up front. I think our offensive line definitely improved. I think our front seven on defense improved. I think the one difficult thing was the amount of injuries and those guys not continuing to develop, and a lot of star players in there, and some mid-year guys that just got here, like Sua and Darius. So that's probably the disappointing thing, is not to continue to develop those guys because of losing them to injuries. But at the same time today, we stayed healthy today, got a lot of work done, and so at the end of, even though there's 20 injuries, there's really only one, hopefully, that will affect next fall, unfortunately, is George. So at least all these guys should be back.
Can you kind of break down what you saw out of the 3 quarterbacks?
I think the same as we've been seeing. I think they made really good decisions. Probably the one negative was, the rookie taking a couple sacks, but that's just normal. He's done that, and you just want to make a play. It's hard to learn to throw the ball away right away when you're coming from high school, setting all the state records that he did. So that'll come. But I thought all 3 guys were very accurate. I thought they commanded the huddle really well, and I thought Max and Cody did really good, and made some good audibles in there. Cody got some things fixed at line of scrimmage as well. So it was good to see, and the deep ball accuracy was really good.
Have either of them started to separate themselves?
No, I don't think so. We'll go back and watch the film, but I would not imagine a decision coming out of today. I think as we watch this, we're going to see them both make a lot of plays, which is great to have. I think there's a lot of people around the country that are trying to find one really good quarterback. I think we have 3.
Coach, with implementing the new defense, how comfortable at this point are you with it?
I think we're really comfortable where it's at. We just got to get guys healthy in the secondary and get them back. We were short a lot of DBs today out there, and with the potential of Dion going back there, that's even another guy that will be in the mix back there. So get all those guys healthy so we can get the DB part squared away, because I think the front seven's really starting to come around.
Kenny Bigelow had 2 sacks today. How did his spring end up?
Yeah, really improved. Kenny started slow, like what everyone should when they get here, but really over the last week has played really well, and the last 2 times in the Coliseum has done well.
Let's do one more for Coach. How did the play calling go today? Look like another shared kind of a deal?
Yeah, just like the rest of spring, really, and I've kind of done that really for the majority of our springs and spring games. Let the other guys be involved and listen to them, jumping at time to time. Just when there's certain things, if sometimes on defense there's something that I want to get done against the defense, or see a certain player cover one of the wideouts.
Thank you, Coach.